myself Niran Mishra is again here with the new video for class 9 and 10 both. Friends, in this chapter you all have to learn about the different aspects of the grammar of language because it is very necessary to improve our writing skills. Friends, in the last video I started to explain some grammar parts of the English language, and in which I have already explained about the sentence and its types. Sentence and its types. As we know, sentence is a group of words which gives a complete sense. Sentence is a group of words which gives a complete sense. So, there are three parts of a sentence. There are three parts of a sentence. The first one is a subject. Students, as you all are well acquainted with the subject, this is the part of sentence that refers the person or thing for forming the action in a sentence. For example, Ram is very poor. Ram is very poor. They are doing this work. So here the word Ram will be known as subject. In the same way, we have to know about the predicate. Predicate is also the part of sentences, part of sentence that shows what the subject is doing or what the subject is. What the subject is doing and what the subject is. For example, Ram is eating a mango. Here, the group of words is eating a mango is known as predicate. Ram is subject and is eating a mango is known as a predicate. So after that, I have to know about the object. Object is also a word present in the sentence that is a noun or pronoun and on which a verb performs an action. It is said that an object is a noun or pronoun on which a verb performs an action. It basically falls at the end of sentence. For example, he is eating a mango. Here the word a mango is known as object. So these are the three parts of a sentence. The first one is a subject, second one is predicate, and third one is object. After that, we have to know about the parts of a speech. As students, it is also very essential to say that you have learned about these all the things in your English subject, because it is also the parts of a grammar. It is also a grammar part, but have been explained again in our computer subject to improve our writing skill. That is why it is taught to you and have been given in your course of study. So again have to remember the parts of a speech. As we know, in English language we use a group of words and all of these have a unique meaning. So on the basis of its function in the sentence, words are categorized in 8 types and which is called parts of a speech. So the 8 parts of a speech are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Now I have to explain about all the parts of a speech. The first one is noun. You are well acquainted with the term noun. It is the word which describes a person, place, thing, animal, idea or events. Or in other words, we can say that a noun is the naming words of a person, place or thing. For example, Rajgir is famous for the capital of Jarasandh. So here, the word Jarasandh, Rajgir will be known as noun. Second one is pronoun. Pronoun is the words which come in place of a noun. Pronoun is the word which comes in place of noun. For example, Ram is a boy, but he is a good singer. Here the word he comes in place of Ram. That is why the word he will be known as pronoun. Third one is adjective. Adjective is a word. Adjective is a word which describes the quality or state of a noun or pronoun. For example, Mohan is a good boy. Mohan is a good boy. Here the word good. Here the word good is describing the quality of Mohan. So the word good is an example of adjective. Fourth one is verb. You are well acquainted with the verb because we ever use the verb in the different places of the sentences. So the verb is doing words. Verb refers the doing words. It shows the action or a state of being of the subject. For example, he is playing football. Here the word playing is an example of a verb. So as per the situation, the verb also have the three types. There are three types of verb. First, the doing verb. Second, the being verb. And third one is having verb. Doing verb shows action of people or thing, which shows that doing verb which shows action of people or things. Being verb that shows that people and things exist. Doing verb which shows action of people or thing. Being verb which shows that people and things exist. And third one is having verb which shows what the people and things have. Okay. So these are the three examples of three types of the verb. Next one is the adverb. An adverb is a word which gives more information about the verb. It tells us when, how and where something was done. It is of four types. Verb is also of four types. First, the adverb of manner. Adverb of manner tells us how the action is done. For example, he runs fastly. Here the word fastly will be an example of the adverb of manner. Next one, adverb of time. Adverb of time tells us when the action is done. Tells us about the time of action. Okay. So, example, he will finish this work today. Here the word today shows the time of action then. So the word today will be an example of the adverb of time. Third one is adverb of place. Adverb of place tells us where an action is done. So, example, you should go there. Here the word there is an example of adverb of place. So these are the third one type of adverb. Fourth one is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree tells us about an intensity of the work done. कितनी तीव्रता से वो काम हुआ है. For example, the work has been almost completed. Here the word almost tells us about the adverb of degree. So will be an example of the adverb of degree. So these all are the four kinds of adverb. After that, have to know about the sixth one type of parts of speech, that the preposition. The word which shows, preposition is the word that shows the relation between a noun or pronoun with another noun. For example, he is walking in the garden. Here the word in is an example of a preposition because it is joining the two different, it is showing the relation between the noun or pronoun. Next one is a conjunction. The word that joins the words. Conjunction is the word that joins the words, phrases or clauses together in a sentence. For example, I have a book and a pen. I have a book and a pen. Here the word and will be an example of the conjunction because it is joining the two different words which are book and pen. Next one is the interjection. Interjection is the word that expresses sudden feeling and emotions in the sentence. There are a number of examples of the interjection, but here I am giving only one example of the interjection, that is alas. Note of exclamation, he died. Alas, alas, he died. Such words of interjection that is showing sudden feeling will be simply followed with a note of exclamation sign. So after this this lecture is now being completed. So we'll meet you again with a new video. Till have a nice day and thank you. Students, I do think that you all are well acquainted with the grammar of a language, well acquainted with the grammar, and in concern of improving our writing skills, these all topics are taught to you. That is why I am simply describing about you would have think. You will think this time that why it is necessary is to read about the grammar, but as a part of the book, as a chapter of the book, it has been simply learnt by you. It has been simply described for you. That is why I am giving the lecture on this one topic. So have to go through this all the video, and after that have to write down in your notebook, and finally have to send that one notes on my personal WhatsApp. So have a nice day and thank you.